You hit the exacta? $2,000 exacta. Let's go. Fucking syndicate. Let's go.
Daily double number 9, a 34-1 shot. Awesome win to start the day.
Keep adding it up.
Elio.
Honestly, I've had time to breathe.
No, I haven't.
No. This is business for us. I'm not there for friggin' kissy. I'm here to make money.
Welcome, double show, Saratoga edition, final day. Hallelujah. It's a miracle. Had fun, but it's got to go. We have teamed up with DraftKings to bring you an offer you don't want to miss. If you're a new customer, you can receive a deposit match up to $250 when you deposit $25 or more and complete the 2x playthrough requirement. Download DK Horse, the #1 ranked horse betting app in America, and sign up using my promo code Elio, E-L-I-O. I know DraftKings is going to have some future really cool things for deposits and stuff like that, but it's football season. Last day of horses today. My partner had a good day yesterday. He had a bunch of winners. I don't know if he gave them out or not, or he just kept them all to himself. Mark Pastor, how are you?
So here's what happened. You know, I was moving around early in the day. I didn't have time to post. I was picking on the run, and you hit a big race. So now you feel like, all right, if I start picking now I'm going to give out all my losers, and then it's nobody's.
Oh, I get that.
What ended up happening, though, was I kept winning. And, I probably had, I would say, probably the biggest day I've ever had. Yesterday.
Hey, so did you ever get that fixed?
Yeah, so it was an error on my part. I was wrong. They were.
What was the? What do you mean it was an error on your part?
I left the horse out when I looked at my ticket.
Jeez. So we were right in saying that
we were correct in that if I had not had a clicking error, I would have got paid that. Yep. So what happened was I did the pick 3 in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th races. I hit so my horse that I had in my ticket won the 3rd race, and he paid $30. I had 2 horses in the 2nd race. I didn't include the one, but the one that I bet to win, I left out of the ticket. It won and paid $20 or something.
Oh my God! So that's another couple $100. That was like $1,000. No, because
it paid over $1,000. If the pick 3 paid over $1,000, it paid, what did we say, $1,200 yesterday?
Yeah.
My horse scratched, so they would have paid me the consolation had I done my ticket correctly.
Correct. It was like $250.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen, you had a good day. We are on our last day. I hated the double today. Absolutely.
Yeah.
One of those ones that is just like
Yeah.
either the horses that are pretty favored win, or I think it could be anybody.
Yeah, I agree. In the first race, I went with the 6. I know the 4 is the horse. He's 3-5. But I went with the 6. He's 4-1. Flavian Pratt, who's had a good meet.
I feel like this was the other day, right? Like I feel like Flavian Pratt beat a short favorite in the first recently.
He did yesterday, I think.
Was it yesterday? Yeah.
I think it was yesterday. He ran a good race, or maybe it was Saturday. I can't remember now.
The horse is $1.5 million.
$1.5 million horse. You know, he's been running at these levels. Yeah. He hasn't won any of them, but 4-1 might be too short for this guy, but compared to what else is in this race, it's why he's 4-1. I kind of think that's why Military Road is going to be like 1-2. It's just because, although he's got a whole list of second place finishes, but again, like we've said, is this a horse that just likes to run up next to somebody and not win?
Correct.
I singled the 6 in the first race. The second race, I found it as equally as difficult to come up with somebody. I went with the 2. I just went with the Chad Brown horse here. First time starter, 8-5 here. Not the greatest, but I went with him. And I threw the 7, Wild Mischief, in. I really took him for Irad, who's having a ridiculous meet. I think he won 5 races yesterday.
Unbelievable.
I think also the 2, the other thing I looked at here was if you look 16% winners with first-time turf starters, 21% winners with 2-year-old first-time starters. I went with that stat. Those are pretty damn good. That's how I landed on the 2 and the 7. I didn't really like too much else in this race.
Yeah.
So I did 6 over 2.7.
Yeah, I like what you did. I mean, I agree with your horse in the first. They're sort of running out of options. They started him out as a dirt horse. They spent a pretty penny for him. They put him to the turf. He ran better actually.
Yep.
Now I think they're saying, all right, let's try maybe a dirt try now. They've got a base around him. So I see where you're going with the 6. The 4 is just a second-itis horse. He's run 6 races, and he's actually run 6 good races. He's come second 4 times, third twice. They gave him a little time off here. I think this is they're going to be like, all right, is this horse going to be a winner or not? This is the time. He's running into the correct field. If he doesn't win this race, never bet him again to win because they gave him 7 weeks off. He's breaking well in all these races. So I think again,
and he doesn't have much competition here.
Yeah, exactly. It's just lack of competition too.
Yeah.
Unless one of these, the horses I think that could have a possible to beat him is 3 or 6. Those are the other 2 horses. But again, I mean, when I'm playing a short price in actually both races, I can't have any other horses. And in race 2, I think it's very simple. Chad Brown 8-5, Franco. Those 2 team up. It's crazy good. When Chad Brown's 8-5 morning line, he's very rarely disappoints. Now he might not win the race, but he's going to run his race. He's a first-time starter. I've heard some noise about this horse. Very simple. 2 favorites. Doesn't always work like this, but that's where I'm going on our final day.
Yeah, final day. So obviously, I've only hit 2 out of all of these. I missed 4 or 5 days, but not a good year for the double after hitting about 13 last year. Yeah. But I've ended strong for myself personally, and so hopefully we can hit this one today, and we can have a nice ending.
Nice ending to this. Yeah, that's it. Have fun, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Adios.